A few minutes of pleasure, a lifetime of regret. Is it worth it? Not every temptation comes with a sign. Some come dressed in beauty, smiling sweetly, whispering promises that can destroy everything you have built. It was a calm, chilly Sunday evening, the kind of evening that makes you reflect on life. I had just stepped out, heading to the main road to catch a taxi for a night out with the boys. I wasn't expecting any drama, just a normal evening. But life has other plans. As I walked down the street, I noticed her, a girl, stunning young woman approaching me from the other end. She moved like water, smooth, graceful, like a mermaid that somehow found herself on a dry land. She was tall like a runway model, with curve that could make a man forget his name. I'm not going to lie, my heart skipped. I told myself, guy, women like this are not your type. She's too fine for you. Just face front and keep moving. But to my shock, she walked right up to me. She leaned close and with a voice as soft as butter, she whispered, "Why do you always wear white shoes?" "Because they make me feel good," I replied, smiling like an idiot. Then she asked, "Why do you always have your hands in your pocket?" I chuckled. Then I replied, "I'm trying not to steal something." She laughed. The dimples that appear on her cheeks could disarm even the strongest man. Her teeth were white like fresh snow, and her breath smelled clean like a newborn baby. "My name is Lisa," she said, her eyes shining. "I just live a few blocks from your family house. I have seen you around, but I never knew how to approach you. Today, I decided to be brave." I froze. Was this real? A girl this beautiful had been watching me? My head started spinning. I swallowed hard and asked, "Lisa, how old are you?" She smiled shyly and said, "I am 16, but don't worry, I am not a child." Boom, my heart dropped. 16? Where I come from, some people won't see it as a crime, but deep inside, I knew it was wrong. The age gap between us was 17 years old. She's like a child to me. Yes, I could have taken advantage. Some men would say, "No problem, it's fine by me." But I knew the truth, that a few minutes of pleasure can destroy a lifetime of peace. As I looked at her, dark thought crossed my mind. If a 16 years could approach me so boldly, how many other men had she approached? How many men had used her, dumped her, infected her with something deadly? The thought disgusted me. I knew right there I had a choice to make. The hidden danger nobody talks about. Let me tell you, STDs are real. They don't care if you are rich, poor, young, fine, ugly, or whatever. Diseases like gonorrhea, syphilis, and HIV are out there on the streets, and they don't come with signboards. Most people are walking around and don't even know they are infected. Some of these diseases can destroy your immune system forever. And if you survive physically, the shame, the fear, the mental torture, it will haunt you. Your confidence will die. Your future will look blurry. Your friends would vanish. And for those young girls, it doesn't stop at diseases. Some of them fall into worse traps. They start hanging out with the wrong crew. Older men lure them with small money, iPhones, cheap wigs, food, or rides in fancy cars. Before they know it, they are hooked on drugs, pain, weed, pills they can't even pronounce. Some join street gangs for protection and become the victim. Some get involved in robbery, even trafficking. Some get pregnant at tender age and end up raising babies when they are still babies themselves. And years later, the reality slaps them. They start wishing they could go back and undo it all, but then the damage had been done. My choice that evening, I took a deep breath, looked at Lisa and said softly, "You're a sweet girl, but I don't think we should be friends." She looked surprised, maybe even a little disappointed, but I meant what I said. I introduced myself properly, gave her a little brotherly advice. Then I walked away with my dignity intact. As I continued down the street, I saw more teenage girls in short skirts, heavy makeup, laughing loudly. Some were barely 15, already looking like they have seen the worst part of life. It broke my heart. Where did we go wrong? Parents have failed. Society has failed. Instead of raising their children, many parents shifting blames to the government or to the streets. Some families have 7 children and they expect a 19-year-old daughter to feed everybody. They don't ask her where she goes at night, as long as she comes back home in the morning with money and groceries. They turn a blind eye. Some parents don't care how their children travel abroad, whether by hook or crook, whether by road or sea, as long as dollars and euros start flowing back home. We have normalized shameful things. We have thrown our dignity out the window. But what happens to raising our daughters with pride? What happens to teaching our sons self-control and respect? The hard truths. Let me tell you this. If we don't teach our young ones, the streets will teach them. And the streets don't teach with love. They teach survivor, and survivor is dirty. If we don't guide our girls, someone else will, and that someone will use them, abuse them, and destroy them. If we don't talk to our boys, they will grow up thinking it's okay to use and dump women. Bad choices have consequences. STDs are real. Drugs will only mess your brain up. They will finish your future. And life is not about pleasure. It's about protecting your peace.